Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol CYPE. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case you may be new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like a few weeks worth of time, it's actually just the past couple of days broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame. I think it's a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then just makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I did this analysis yesterday, so that's where the green line here is coming from. And as I talked about in yesterday's chart, yeah, it's a kind of a tricky chart because a lot of it depends on perspective, meaning if you're a day trader and you bought somewhere right around there, or you're a flipper, whatever you want to call yourself, and you want it to sell within 20 minutes after buying, then yeah, for you the chart may look kind of frustrating. But from the grand scheme of things, if you care about the big picture, then yeah, the price has been pulling back. But prices cannot go straight up. Pullbacks are part of the game. Pullbacks are healthy, assuming that they pull back and build higher bases. And so far, so good in regards to the higher bases. I mean, I'm not trying to insult your intelligence, but this is why I love charts, because when you look at them certain ways, they really do insult your intelligence because they're pretty straightforward. But as it stands right now, the quote-unquote sideways action, where it's going sideways, compared to where it was last going sideways, like I said, not to insult your intelligence, but it's very clearly this area is quite a bit higher than that area down there. Or in other words, it's still building a higher base. And when you have higher bases being constructed over longer periods of time, that's how long-term uptrends are constructed. Again, I am well aware that, if you're a day trader or a flipper and you bought right there, then yeah, you really couldn't care less about these overall levels. But assuming you do care about big picture, overall grand scheme of things perspectives, then yeah, the chart is still very well in play. Now, if the chart all of a sudden starts to pull back and pull back and pull back, and now it's down here, well, at that point in time, the price is essentially right back to where it all started. And going back to where you were, of course, that's not a sign of bullishness or anything like that. But that's just not the case right now. The price has not gone back to where it is. It's building a higher base. So as it stands right now, and I kind of bring that up because, you look at the message board and social media and you have people freaking out. And you can tell people, who are the day traders, who are the flippers, because they're flipping out because, they bought too high and now it's pulled back. But you can also tell who the big picture people are and who actually understand charts because they're thinking, okay, yeah, sure, it's pulled back, but there's still plenty of opportunity to build that higher base going forward. Again, if that higher base fails and the price is all of a sudden down here, well, then that's a whole different story, but that's all hypothetical. The reality of the matter right now is that the price is still building that higher base and does still have a chance at continuing to chip away at that higher base. So that would therefore keep the chart currently in a bullish overall uptrend. So if you haven't kind of connected those dots, key priority right now is not breaking resistance. It's all about continuing to go through a healthy consolidation and chip away and build that higher base. So let's see if the bulls can continue to do that or not. One of the biggest questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.